Go.
On this side, I ran the bolt this way because it would have hit the gas tank, and I had to cut it out from the brackets. So I ran it in this way and put the nut on the other side. There's it goes down, and there's a hole that goes there, so that one's got to sit up. Put it in the hole. We'll have to jack up the truck higher to pull it down so you can get the rear shackle in. Hammer babe the aluminum.
Right there underneath it, there you go.
Okay. Do those U-bolts in the bracket and everything. Problem I'm having is the gas tank's in the way. So I'm going to try using it the other way again. Screw it in. Much of a head on the back side, so I'm going to put the socket all the way in first and then put the ratchet on. Try that because it doesn't go all the way in. You can see my socket will fall off, so I'm not having much luck. You might have to use a wrench on the back side. So let's just draw it up here. There we go. Okay, so I got it tight. We're going to go 110 foot-pounds, and there we are. That's 110. Now you got these inserts, and they're missing one here, so we're going to have to find one. That's got to go back in there, and it'll make a clinking noise right between there. The back one's in, but the front one's going. The U-bolts, we're going to put them in. There's two different rear ends that are underneath these trucks. The heavy duty 1500 series has what they call a rear steering knuckle that goes on it. It looks like a rack and pinion that goes across it. It's going to have thin bars, and it's mounted to the pumpkin of the rear end. This is a regular standard rear end, so I'm going to give you the torque specs on the regular standard rear end when we tighten this one up. But if you have rear steering, a rear steering rear end underneath your truck, it takes more. It takes 110 foot-pounds on that torque. This doesn't take that torque because it's a regular rear end. So just let you guys know that there are two different types of rear ends. Now it's going to be your call. I'm just running these up a little bit while I'm talking. There's these U-shaped bolts here. They tell you to reuse new ones. It's what they call for, is putting new ones in. I looked at these. The threads are not mangled. It's not rotten. The U-bolts are not rotten, so I'm going to reuse them as long as they torque down and don't strip out. What you do is your business, but They do call for using new ones because most of the times they rot out. They got problems. So these come apart. They weren't bad. They weren't rusted. The U-shaped bolts were not pitted or anything. Most of the time they're rotten where they screw up tight down here. But like I said, these were fine. I didn't have any problems with them when I took them out and didn't find any kind of abnormal rottenness on them. My suggestion is if you follow the rules, you're better off. So you would want to replace them. That's the golden rule, replace them. But as I showed the customer decided they didn't want to buy new ones because they look fine. So, we're going to reuse these. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that's reused them and never had problems, but the golden rule is to replace them. I look at everything, make sure it's lined back up. They're in the grooves up here. About the same amount of threads are being pulled all evenly underneath. And I just keep torquing, keep running them down. I keep all the length of the threads showing about the same. That way I know it's pulling it down even. Okay, we're going to go for torquing them down. These get about 54, 53 foot-pounds. I'm just going to go 55 on mine. 55 on them, on the rear ones. Just double check them a little bit till they're all 55. There you go, 55 foot-pounds on all of them. Like I said, it calls for 54 to 53. It's kind of hard with that torque wrench, but I went 55. We're good to go. Everything's back to the original thread lengths and everything, so we'll have no problems with it.